everyone and welcome to hole number 8 in the Labor Day tournament. The video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic, so let's go! Yes, we are playing hole number 8, a hole on the Southern Pines, which you can practice on tour number 6, the US Champions Tour. This is the highest tour that you can play in-game from front tee, which also requires a bit of length and combined with some knowledge when it comes to putting your ball at specific places on the course. So we are going to play two versions here. First version we're going to play right side, the other version we're going to play left side. You decide yourself which way you're going to play it. There are some difficulties with both sides that I'm going to point out, of course. So also, if you do want to get the text guides before everyone else, check out patreon.com/golfclashtommy. So first and foremost, we're going to play here with a bit more upgraded driver, which is an Extra Mile level 7. Extra Mile level 7 gives us some curl. We're going to play with a Quasar here. For playing on the right side, you do need to have at least a little bit of curl. Like the curl with the Extra Mile is going to be decent, and the thing that you want to do is to play on the right side like that, aiming up just towards the rough. Going with approximately 2 rings, so 1.5 to 2 rings there, and then you're going to apply all the curl that you do have on the Extra Mile to put yourself to bounce just before here and bounce past the bunker. And from this position you do have an easier approach to pin, which is going to be an open shot towards the pin. As you can see there, we have no obstacles, and it's going to definitely be a better opportunity for us to get the eagle. If having like a very strong wind when it comes to pointing right to left, or not having the amount of curl, then we need to play on the left side. That also goes for if we do have some headwind in our face, because then it's going to be too hard for us to bounce over there on the right side, and then we need to play left side. And left side is definitely going to be trickier when it comes to the second shot. The drive is going to be easier, but the second shot is going to be harder, and that is the thing you will have to decide yourself what you feel most comfortable with. For me, I decided through the wind. If I do have wind for going right, then I go right. If I do not have the wind, then I'm going left and take that harder approach. But you can play, of course, left side even if you have wind that suits the right side. Hammerhead level 4, not that often that we do play with a hammerhead, but the hammerhead works just as like a sniper here. It gives us a good amount of ball guide, gives us a good accuracy, so it's going to be easy for us to adjust. We do use, or I use, max side spin here to give myself that room to bounce towards the pin. So 9.1 in wind, and we're going to line this one up for coming in a little bit hot, as we are going to play uphill here on the green. So you can see here we're coming in a bit hot and a bit much to the left. We did hit great, so we'll have to blame that just a tiny little bit. But in the end, a safe birdie for us on this very tough par 4. But if we can get this spot and we can get that win, then I'm sure we're going to get something to drop when it comes to the Labor Day tournament. So our opponent here, putting it in here for a birdie. We're going to do the same. I do suggest that you use a ball with a good amount of side spin, because you're going to need that no matter what way you're actually going to play this one. So in the next example here, we're going to play with the quarterback and we're going to play with the Viper. So we actually take a less upgrade, so a worse driver, because of course the quarterback in no matter level is a worse driver than the Extra Mile level 7. So we're going to have the quarterback level 9. The thing that we can see here now, our opponent hits it massively great on the left side, puts it in the rough, and from this distance it's not possible for you to reach for the green in 2. Our turn here now, and now we're going to play left side. We're not going to play with a Kingmaker, we're going to play with a Quasar here as well. That is because we do want to have the side spin for the shot that comes as the second shot if we are not able to bounce on the rough just before the green. You're going to see what I'm referring to. We're going to go max overpower here. We need to, because we're not having the distance. In the best worlds, I do suggest that we do have a driver with a better distance if we're going to play left side as well. Sure, the quarterback with tailwind is going to be perfect, and you can just use the wind and rely on the ball guideline and the accuracy. So our opponent here from the rough, not possible whatsoever, as I said, and going to get this ball just forward and gonna still have a very tough shot towards the pin. On this hole as well, I do believe side spin and curl combined with backspin is required if you're going to play on the fairway day to curl it in. You can play it like I'm going to do now if you do not have a club with a good amount of curl. It's going to be a tricky shot to do, as you're going to need to hit that specific spot on the rough. If you do go too short, you're going to fall down. If you do go too long, then you're going to definitely just bounce over the green. So you need to find that situation where you feel comfortable going by the rough bump, as we are going here. We're coming in a little bit hot, but we rather come in hot than coming in a bit short here on this particular shot. You can in a way, if you would be having like a sniper with a good amount of curl, then you can kind of aim just like a landing target just to the right side of the green, and then go with a max backspin, max curl, and then you should be easy on the green anyway. So my friends, hole number 8. Thanks a lot for watching this video. The video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic, and good luck in the Labor Day tournament.